Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21. It's career mode. We're on episode 34. If you didn't check it out yesterday, I do have content that I put out yesterday for this series. It's not the normal day, but we are now back on the normal day. And I'm also back to a somewhat normal schedule here going forward. I'm recording this back to back, so I actually just had recorded that one. But as we take off, oh, come on, Pluto? It's only a 90, Pluto. It's only a night. Are you guys really that bad? They should have been able to handle a 90. Come on. Yeah, not a good start when Aribe and Pluto are already off the back when we literally just started. It's only 11K. That leaves me just 5 guys to try to navigate the rest of this thing. Yeah, that was not a good start. In fact, I was thinking 91. We came out of the box at a 90 pushing for this one and couldn't quite make it. So now 89, we're getting through. Did they regain contact? No. Rebay, Pluto, good thing they don't matter for the overall. But Igashin, come on. It's because there's only 5 guys left now. So let's push that out to an 88. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt us. This should have been a better time. Burlikov. By the way, Burlikov, look at... down there. Look at those stats. Look at those attributes. Burlikov, I think he leveled up again. I don't know for sure. I haven't touched my computer in a week other than, moving it and everything else. Still good enough for the best time. Honestly, I think we should have done more. Aribe and Pluto getting dropped straight off the line. I mean, come on, they didn't even make it out of the box. That cost us a few more seconds. We still managed to put in the time that you need to be at the top. We'll see if that actually holds up, but we're already through 18 teams. There's not too many left to go. But Burlikov, I want to say he's leveled up a second time in a very short period of time, which means Burlikov's gotta be an insane potential if he's leveling up that fast again, because I could have sworn he had just leveled up to reach a 78 overall. Now 80 overall for Burlikov. 83 mountain rating. The stamina's up there, the recovery's up there, the downhill rating is there. He's decently punchy, and the resistance is tolerable. He's still not quite there, especially. We got it. Stage win. All right, sweet. It was enough when we did pull it together and we pushed, but yeah, those two getting dropped literally out of the box hurt. And that's why we kind of started to drop 2 guys right before the end. But that's getting us in a very strong position. Igashin leading, Martin Guerrero, and Burlikov both here. So this Sedimana race, it's not an important race, but I wanted to take advantage of a team time trial opportunity. We're going to go ahead and do the Dwars Vlaanderen as the main race today. And we push forward into the final stage of this race, and Burlikov is the overall leader. Both of the 2 previous stages were rolling stages. And as a strong climber, he claimed victory on one of those 2 stages. He was in the top 5 on the other stage. And thanks to our victory in the team time trial, Burlikov holds a 35-second advantage over Jan Hurt. Sepulveda is the only other one within a minute. So looking pretty good. Martin Guerrero's in 12th. Martin Guerrero just claimed a top 10 position on the stage. Ramon was in the leader's seat for quite a while. He's now 11 seconds down in 4th on the stage. Burlikov, not much of a time trialist, but he does have a good race day condition with a +3 today. So we'll see if that amounts to what it needs to amount to, getting him into the low 70s to hang on. 35 seconds, comes pretty quick. I mean, you look down in 20th, that's João Rodriguez is 33 seconds down. So we've really got to watch out for that. Burlikov all over the road at the moment could be a bit of a problem. This is a good area to push, though. I think you're going into a headwind. You can see the sock. I've got the sock to help us out on this one today to see kind of when and where we really need to push. And I think this is one place where you can really make up some time is through there. But then you got to back off again as you approach the finish line. And then now this will be the final corner in towards the finish. And we'll push just a little bit harder here. Attack to the line. And 36 seconds down. So unless Jan Hurt wins the stage, we claim the overall. He does not. He's not in those top two either. So that will be an overall race victory for Berlikov. So excellent result on that one. And we hang on. What is the victory by? In fact, he extends his lead. Not to Sepulveda. Sepulveda closed it down, but Hurt lost some time. He dropped about 10 seconds. Wilder Aries, who won the stage, moves up to 4th place overall. Martin Guerrero into the top 10, gets 7th ahead of Thalmann. So, yeah, excellent result. Okay, Dwars Vlaanderen, that's what we came for anyway. Let's get to it. And we are a third of the way into Dwars Vlaanderen. We go over the first hill. The next and steepest climb of the day, or at least longest climb of the day, 2.5 kilometers, roughly 5%. We now ascend that one. We have a 4-man breakaway group. They have a 3.5-minute lead, so not significant. They should definitely be brought back in time. We just got water for the first time about 15-20 kilometers ago, and then the action is definitely into the final 40% of this stage, and we've hit the 50% now mark, so it's going to begin to intensify. It's pouring down rain. This is going to impact a lot of riders on this day. You saw Campenarts among the ones who just crashed a moment ago, and the Peloton is actually shrinking at 1:62. So the pace isn't crazy, but it's definitely fast enough now that it's starting to leave some riders behind. Inside 80 kilometers, breakaway down to a 2-minute gap. Up Kluisberg, 1.1 kilometers. Very steep, but it's short. Over the top. Okay, we're going to need to begin the process of speeding up a little bit. Let's do so from here. We'll say a 78 will do it. Magdeburg to Troy. 1.1k. Almost 8% on this one. You can see just how steep that got. Pretty quickly there. But again, pace not too bad just yet. Gap just over 2 minutes. Only one rider off the back now. And they're well behind and dropping back pretty quick. Peloton's still going up over that hill. That's how far ahead we are. It's strung out. Eisenhart, a crash. I've had Eisenhart on my team in past seasons. That was not career mode. I think that might have been as a teammate in when I raced for Rally.
He's just pulled off his race number. That's it for him.
All right, there's a rider out. I think that was the guy who was the 6 minutes off the back. Okay, here we go. Into the cobbled sectors, and already some guys are really struggling. Others are doing fine, but let's speed up. Over that hill. Not too bad off. Galvez remains at the front. Everybody else is struggling a little bit back here. Gonzalez Albiol really needs to speed up.
There's now more than a minute between the breakaway and the pack. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack.
157 to the Peloton. This is where things get crazy in this one, as we are seeing some splits. Gonzalez Albiol out the back. Oh, so are these guys? They're out the back as well. Galvez, the only one at the front. The rider, Roman, who was protecting him, got dropped. Protect Maida. Let's see if this group gets back. After this hill, we might have to engage in a chase. 83 in the Peloton, 110 in the Peloton. Oh, the split. Roman was actually the one who kind of created that split. Galvez again alone up front. I'd like to get kind of the whole team back with him. Had to take a quick phone call. Busy. Anyway, right now, looking at this chase group, obviously my entire team outside of Galvez is in this chase group, so I want to get these guys back up there. But I don't want to drag 70 riders up to a Peloton of 38 either. What I'm looking at, though, as we now draw close, and I think there's a chance that some riders are about to make contact, and I think others may not. This is the opportunity. If we go about a 90, Sato's the only guy as a sprinter that I want to bring up there. Gonzalez Albiol can climb, so we'll follow him. And then Maida, I'm assuming, can also climb and is a little bit faster, so we'll follow him. And then we're looking at either Roman and Jurcevic. Jurcevic is going to be good right now. Razanelkis, we'll put him on the back. See if he can tag along. But let's use Jurcevic right now to try to claw things back towards that front group for our team. As contact has been made, but this is the biggest climb of the day, and we don't know if it's actually going to succeed. 4 riders in the break, still have a 1 minute gap, but Jurcevic pulling hard right now. Keeps that inside line, still working, still actually going over the climb, even though we turned that corner. We'll crest this thing in a moment. And at least for now, it's mostly back together. 100 riders chasing for just inside a minute.
That looks like a really bad fall. It's a shame, but he's not going any
And
further.
there you go. We got our guys. And I'm seeing temporary splits that still could be something. 37K. I'm liking the potential of this race really blowing up because the group is getting smaller and smaller. And you can see Jurcevic working at a 94 rate and how tired everybody outside of Galvez is. And there's a big split. 43 riders now. Razanelkis has been dropped. I would love to see this split whole. 43 riders and all but one of my guys. Let's get Sato over there so he's actually in contact. And then we got to get Galvez in this mix. Galvez is probably the leader. Jurcevic, keep pushing. I mean, this is a brilliant opportunity. It's 35K. Okay, it's 35K, and at the moment it's back together, but I don't think it's going to stay like this. I mean, Jurcevic has done his work so well. That's the last big hill. Now it's cruise mode, but it's 33K, so Jurcevic can only push so hard at the moment.
Now the guys up front are asking
But with that little
serious
descent,
questions of
you
the
can
riders
see
in the rear,
now
as
80,
more of them are left in the wake.
87. Gonzalez Albiol is nearly done. I need him out of this line. But our only problem here is to keep the pressure on. I mean, Jurcevic, we could just kind of 99 him for a little bit. 20 riders in this group, and we've got that cobbled section coming, where I think Galvez could really do something with that. Roman, we're going to take off in a moment. 65 riders. Okay, go at like an 89. I would just love to see us do something with this.
Withdrawal of a rider. He seemed to have neither the
Boykins
energy nor the
out.
courage to keep going.
Okay, Roman, effort up, 94. This is your time, buddy. 3 stars, 2.5K. Maida's going to be out too, but this is the name of the game. This is the name of the game. Sato, don't follow them. Sato, I told you not to follow them, buddy. 65 cobble rating. Should not be going this slow with a 94 effort. You're supposed to be protecting your leader, not killing your leader. As in killing his chances. Okay, now Sato's done. Galvez, still looking strong. Let's go ahead and just ease forward on your own, okay? Ease forward. Sato, I expected more from you. I thought you were going to hold up a little bit better, but this race is definitely intense. It's 34 chasing 1. Galvez with that +5 race day conditions got a real shot at getting a good result today. But we need to get back into position. You're seeing a lot of classics riders making desperate attacks right now. Galvez not a climber, and this is the last little punchy hill of the day, so it's time to go effort up. Sato, unable to protect, went back to his previous task. And we're splitting off again. Now it's 17 chasing 4. Okay, we're going to sit in now. 20. This is a big World Tour race. So Galvez is surrounded by big-time riders. It's back together a bit, though. 33 in contention. 13K. There's Van Aert, there's Asgreen, there's Molberger. Let's try to follow. Let's try to get up towards like Moscon or something, because Molberger's going backwards. He's going the wrong way. Follow Matthews.
Yet another flat tire. It seems to be catching.
Dylan Van Barl. Next to last cobbled sector. Nobody's getting dropped from the group right now, but there's definitely riders in a stronger position near the front, trying to make moves. Tish Minute, try to follow him. Come on. 9K, last cobbled sector coming. We're looking at an 81 cobble rating, and this is an area to push. Galvez, push. Nope, already out of it. Don't attack now. Do not attack now. Thought about it, but that was not the time. That was not the way. 6K to go. I know, you're thirsty, Galvez. Just stick your tongue out. It's raining. 4.5K. Those 5 are riding away. We're not going to get a top 5 today, but I think we still have a great shot at a top 10. 3.5K. Big push. Ballerini. Catch him. Catch him. Okay. Effort up, Galvez. 2K to go. This is time to push. This is time to get a strong position. 1K to go. Sprint, 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 sprint. Go, go, go. Oh, he's got the wrong line. He's got the wrong line. Van Aert takes the win. Galvez, come on. He's not going to get a top 10. He's going to just miss the top 10. He's going to just miss the top 10. Cockard, Asgreen, Casebowl, Galvez, 12th. He beats Tom Pidcock. He beats a lot of great classics riders. It is a top 15. It's a good result. I could have started his sprint a little earlier. It was technical there at the end. I didn't realize we were kind of coming up on 1K until all of a sudden, oh, it's 1K to go. I was thinking there was still a good 2. It was intense. Those guys breaking off the front. Well, I wanted to go with them, but I thought there would be a little bit more organized chase within the group, and Galvez is nowhere near the strongest. He's not the guy to chase, right? He's got good race day condition, that cobble rating, that was that time, and we tried to attack that position, right? I tried to ease to the front and then wanted to attack. It was too short. It was just too short. We were already in the final couple kilometers when we hit attack. Otherwise, that was his chance to be in that top 5. I mean, it was Moscon, it was Ballerini, the guys that we tried to go with. I tried to follow Ballerini, it just didn't come together. I tried to follow Matthews throughout. That just didn't come together. Those were all sprinters in front of me, though. I mean, Matthews, Cockard, Asgreen, Bull, those guys were a bit faster than Galvez. Galvez has a little bit of sprint capability on a day like this with the race day condition he had, but not their kind of sprint speed. If this was lesser riders, I think he's got a great shot at the top 5. The guys he was surrounded by, 12th is good. 12th is good. I still feel like it could have been more, but, it's good. Anyway, we did get an overall race victory with Berlikov, so that was good. We got a couple really strong time trial performances, and these guys are just like crawling along. Well, anyway, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.